Hamstring that cocksucker. Didn't I just? So now that I've done clearing out giant town USA, I'm going to actually finish talking about what I was talking about when I first started experiencing random crash of desktops in this particular area, which might actually be because of the weather mod or the tree mod. I was going to say that once I am done... Wow, that is eerie. Once I'm done clearing out almost... Well, it depends. Some of the stuff I could finish right away. I'm going to try and clear out as much of my miscellaneous as possible, and then I am going to go and do... which one is it? There's one around here somewhere. It's visit the museum in Dawnstar? I think that might be it. That actually begins a Indiana Jones style quest, it seems. I'm very excited about that, because that is content that I've not done. There we go. Another book recovered. But I think I saw some interesting stuff up here. Or not. The one thing I would actually am surprised that hasn't happened is that somebody has not modded the size of giants to be a little more giant. Alright, I don't know where to go. So, I cleared out that book. Well, I don't want to do the Dwemer Cube just yet. Well, I am close enough. Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I have ample time today. At least another hour. Hour-ish. So let's head over to Dim Hollow Crypt. We're going to ignore Mizin Shaleft for now, because that's Dwemer, and Dwemer is usually pretty long, and if I recall correctly, that's a big place to go. So we'll go to Dim Hollow Crypt, and if we have time, we'll swing by Morvarth's lair. Presumably, at one point or another, I'm going to have to kill Morvarth, because that's how this game goes. And we'll go from there. What do you think? Sound fair? Of course it sounds fair. I am the one that's being fair. Footprints. Pretty cool. Hopefully, along the way, I encounter a few interesting things to keep you guys interested in me playing this video game. What the hell are these things? Ice nuggets. Oh. Yeah. As I was just saying, ironically enough, hopefully I run into something hilarious enough to keep you guys occupied. And then out of the blue, thus arrives a couple of ice nagas. And you guys make fun of me for saving and then killing everything. That looks like an ice troll to me. So we are going to shoot it with an arrow. Frost troll, close enough. Oh. Sorry, buds. You're in my way. I know it's not fair. What's this? Elven helmet, don't mind if I do. Elven sword, don't mind if I do. Oh, I already have that one. Here you are. Troll fat. I like to cook all my food in troll fat because I'm on a keto diet and I need all of those healthy fats to keep my brain functioning as perfectly as possible. What is this? Just... Oh, for fuck's sake. I really fucking hate Spriggans. I honestly, I can't express how much. One of the things I hate the most is the fact that they now do that crouchy, ouchy, don't hit me, I can't feel you bullshit. I think that's new. I don't remember them ever doing that before. And quite frankly, it's a little cowardly. Jesus, that is just some kind of awesome right there. See, that's how Spriggans should go. Spriggans should just fall over dead. Is this an archaeological dig? Nope. I do like my treasure chests. Fortune card, element base, I don't care. Summons a storm Atronak for 60 seconds wherever the caster is pointing. Storm Atronachs are the the most powerful of the Atronachs that you can summon as far as I am presently aware. Fuck off. I say as far as I'm aware because, oh Jesus, I don't have my flawless. Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. That's embarrassing. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Storm Atronak. Arguably the most powerful of the Atronachs that you can summon. As far as I'm aware. I say as far as I'm aware, because of course I have modded my game. I don't know who or what more I can now officially summon. Because if you'll also notice, I really haven't devoted too much time and effort yet into spells. It's because I am holding out until I get to... Is it around here somewhere? Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I did reinstall Fandarix's Magic World mod. I think I have a quest for it. Or maybe I just downloaded it. I think that's what I did, yeah. I downloaded Fandarix's Magic mod and I'm waiting until I get back into that area to install it just for the hell of it. I'm not going there. I'm going this way. Yeah. Plus, I haven't really come across any spells that I'm interested in. Because again, vanilla spells, well, while practical, 10,000 bounty. Well, you guys, these Alakir warriors, what their deal is they're looking for a traitor or something. So they're running around, tracking down all of these, all Red Guard women. Which I find kind of funny that they are ready to kill the Alakir female that they're looking for, without hesitation, without doubt. They're calling it an honor killing or whatever. I can't remember. The women that they are very much accosting aren't or don't possess the wherewithal to adequately defend themselves. Now, am I trying to make myself out some kind of gentle sir? Not even a little bit. All I'm saying is that I'm surprised that they are so ready and willing to lay blame, to run to whichever government officials are kicking around and point the finger at me, when they themselves were close to death. It's very curious behavior. I mean, okay, let's be realistic. If you're being accosted by a couple of people, and this could happen in the real world, and you're accosted by somebody, and they just drop dead having sprouted arrows from their various body parts, that would be disconcerting in the extreme. But at the same time, I would stop for a few minutes after the fact and consider the very real fact that my life was saved. And then I would loot their bodies, because old habits die hard. Alright. Well, we haven't experienced a crash in a couple of minutes, so I'm feeling pretty confident about the rest of this gameplay today. Oh, giant spider. I made a crack the other day about arachnophobes and these god-awful monstrosities. Some of you may have found that a little funny, but the fact is, there are mods out there that remove spiders from the game, or change them into something else. Because, well, spiders are scary. I can't think of anybody in the universe that has been minding their own business, and then a spider just falls into their hair or whatever, and they don't overreact. I don't think there is a single person that has experienced a spider coming from some unknown place and falling on them and being just like, meh, whatever. I don't believe it. And that's just a normal person. A person who actually suffers from arachnophobia could very well go catatonic. Oops, wrong buttons. My fingers are too fat. What did I do? Did I unequip something? I did. Yeah, there we go. You might notice a little bit of strangeness. I am... What the hell? There we go. I am running a mod called Unlimited Rings and Amulets. Now, I can appreciate, again, look at that. I can appreciate, again, the developers not wanting characters to wind up overpowered, because it makes sense. But at the very same time, I have on my hands in real life
Gonna start keeping a knife in my boot.
4 fingers and a thumb.
Little harlot. That brat ain't mine. Could be anyone's. Won't get one rusty septon from me.
So it's not all that logical.
Huh? Over here!
Aw, man! It's not all that illogical to imagine that somebody might want to stick more than one ring on one hand. This is going to be another fucking pain in the ass fight.
Die already, so I can take your stuff. You burn.
You're dead! Tell you what, you start running, I can stab you in the back.
You won't leave here alive! No, never back down! That's your fault, huh?
You burn.
You in defeat!
Can't wait to count out your coin.
There's a mod out there whereby you can turn off the screen pause. Even I admit, I recognize that it's not terribly logical.
You're pathetic.
Prepare to die! You won't leave
Fuck!
Guess that's all too. Aye.
I really dislike these trained fucking trolls that these guys have. Alright, once again. Very well armed bad guys. So we reconnoiter. We find another way in. We find our enemies. We make them suffer. Or, you know, I could fuck off to Dragon's Reach and buy a bunch of spells.
Someone there?
How do you guys hear me? I mean, I'm wearing light armor, and it's not like I'm running around with...
You can take me?
Great. Time to die, hero. Here we go.
Well, no more.
Tell you what, you start running, I can have you in the back.
Alright, running up a hill now. Damn it. These guys are persistent. Alright.
Get the best of me.
Well, another first.
half a challenge. Remember,
Oh, guide me!
let's see what you've got.
I'll see you burn.
He's already lost. You won't leave here alone. You think you can take me? You're pathetic.
I know I'm not
True
terribly
lords
brave.
never back down. You're dead! Dead!
I'll get you.
Come on, guide me! Oh, no!
You ready to die today? Huh?
Everybody
I'll
pushes
see
me
you
around.
burn.
Well, no more.
Oh!
Stand still.
Come on, guide me!
Alright. Boys and girls, super friends, citizens of Skyrim. Not exactly my most shining moment, but what are you gonna do? When life gives you lemons, you climb onto a bunch of rocks and then snipe from a distance. As I was in a bad. Ooh, I love these guys, bandit, dusk dealer, smugglers. Fucking great. Why? Well, because they carry a lot of stuff. Alright, do I have any more corpses? Corpses? Nope. Alright, down the mountain we go. Let's wait an hour. Get an autosave. We got one bad guy left. One of the things that I actually have to confess to appreciating about this Obus mod, even though it does make the game immensely more complicated, is the fact that they actually carry potions and poisons and scrolls. Why is that so exciting? Well, because they're people. Or they should be. In the game, at any rate, they should be people. And people, good or bad, should have access to the same things. It's only fair, right? So, I mean, if I can actually fucking pause the game, eat 400 pounds of cheese, and then resume fighting, they deserve the exact same opportunity to be just as fucking difficult to kill as I am. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? I saw that. I chopped the guy's head right straight off his body. That was fucking awesome. Yeah, I mean, fair is fair, right? If I can pause and I can get myself right, they should be able to basically do the same thing. Does it make for a difficult game? Abso-fucking-lutely it does. But if I'm not here to be challenged, why?
Is someone there? Found you. Do your work.
Did you see that guy? He was actually dual spellcasting. Now that is pretty fucking impressive. Why is that impressive? Because he's trying to kill me with one hand and save his life with the other. That's fucking why. That is commitment. I'll say this about the people of Skyrim. They are in shape. Alright. Now let's go back over here and see if there's anything worth taking. Can always use some skeever tails. I wonder what those fancy coins are for. I bet, now that I even asked the question out loud, I bet it's part of the Legacy of the Dragonborn quest. Wouldn't that be cool? What's this? Painting, 500 gold. I'll take it. Alright. Let's go to over here. Can I improve upon anything? Why not? It's not actually going to do anything for me, but why not anyways? Alright. Nothing to do with the forge, so we want to go in through Fort there? Or do you want to go in through over here? I don't know. What's this? It's the prison. Dun dun dun. Very close to another level. Very excited about that. Wow. Alright. In we go. Wow. That skeleton is... Oh, thank God. You know what? I mean, that is a bandit. That is a trained attack rat. And I'll tell you what, they're fucking hard to kill. Mostly because... Oh, I think I got a prisoner.
Feed me some scuba. The important stuff. Just one last time. What was that?
Is someone there?
You know what? You deserve to get shot in the face with arrows because you're just standing there letting a fucking rat chew on you. That's... even if you're an orc, there's no excuse for that. That's just fucking stupid. Ha, that was nice. I like that.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Flamberge.
You won't leave Skyrim alive! No! This ends now!
Sign of him.
Holy shit. Well, that was unexpected.
You think you can take me?
No sign of him.
Wow. He's tough. Wow. I might have to actually...
You won't leave Skyrim alive! Son of a...
I gotta save that. Nope. Oh, man. Well, it's not like I'm going to be punching people.
Damn you! I'm on fire! That's all you got?
That was really fucking close. Like, really close. That's an unbelievably deadly dagger. Wow. Savity save. Alright. That was boring. Where's the trigger? Do you hear what I hear? I didn't need to pick up that, but I did. Huh. Wow. Isn't that weird? Give me half a tick, boys and girls, super fans, super friends. I will resume in just a minute. And I am now committed to playing for at least a few more minutes. Actually, closer to another half an hour. I'm going to leave you in there. Alright, that was the prison, and it was unpleasant. I don't think I should have any more guys in here, on account of the fact that I killed the bandit chief and the bandit lieutenant. That doesn't necessarily mean a goddamn thing, though. Wow. A lot of torture happens in Skyrim, it seems. What's up top? Let's have a look. Dun 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 dun. Wow, how lovely. Alright, so Bandit Chief likes to come up to the roof, drink a bunch of booze, sit in a chair, and stare at his treasure chest. Flesh of my flesh. Expend 20 stamina per second to heal a damaged conjured minion 20 points per second. Not bad. Alright. Back the way we go. Hello. Oh. Oh. Now I know to look out for that. Okay, so that was the prison. Now let's go into the fortification. Goddamn. Okay, there we go. Let's go into the fortification proper. See what kind of bullshit bad guys we got creeping around in this little motherfucker. Fort Dunsted.
dead.
No one crosses me!
No, but I sure as fuck will run outside and heal myself. You, come with me. We've got work to do.
Did you hear something? That's... Give up, you can't...
That's it? That's all you've got?
Gods, no! That your best? Huh? You won't even live to regret this!
Are you kidding me?
Mercy!
I'll see you burn.
These unbound fire. Bolt of wildfire that deals 10 damage. The flames randomly jump to the target or caster. Wow. That seems like something you'd use in desperation. But it does seem to me that these guys are a little desperate. That's what he was hitting me with, the fucking jerk. That is just impolite. That is upsetting me. What the hell? What the... Oh. Okie dokie smooky. What do we got here? The little finger of the mountain. That is just... No, that's just a roasting skeever. That skeever on the spit, and it better not be alive. Because that's creepy. That's really weird. Huh? What the hell? Somebody walked into a trap up here. You fucking dummies. This place is lousy with rats. Yeah, you walked onto that trap, you dummy. At one point when I was playing this game forever ago, I was so desperate for money, not yet realizing that all you had to do was just continue on with your game, that you'd come across all kinds of money. I actually would steal pretty much whatever I could and sell it. Very typical of opening starters for brand new people playing World of Warcraft. It's basically at the beginning of the game, unless you've got rich and powerful alts that have more money and sense than God. Well, no wonder you guys have so many rats. You got cheese everywhere. Yeah, fuck on. Oh well, that's gonna happen. I might remember in a few minutes, though. Alright, I do believe Fort Dunstad, for the time being, is clear. Actually, I think this way is going to be quicker for me. A little cardio up the stairs. Open Skyrim. Yeah, that was definitely a lot quicker than fucking around. Alright, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Hey. I wasn't in here. The Stumbling Saber Cat. Well, that's new.
Should have known she was lying. Said she'd wait for me. They never wait. Now ain't this a surprise?
Time to end this little game.
Close!
Come out, wherever you are. I totally promise I won't kill you. I swear it. Are you busy bashing your axe at me on your shield? Come out, wherever you are. Not gonna do anything. I'm just here to buy some beer.
It's so much easier to rob when you're dead.
I bet when you woke up this morning, Bandit Archer number 436, you didn't expect that you were going to get your head chopped off by a sexy Nordish lady and an elvish axe. I don't think you saw that coming. But happen it did. And hooray for me. Don't need any more mead. I'm gonna have to buy some salt. I don't know why salt is in everything. Are you dead? Baral Sendu. Well, I don't know who you are. Well, now I know who you are. What you got in your treasure chest, Baral? Some gold and a soul gem. Look at all that grape jelly, huh? Chamber pot. Wow. Attention to detail. Alright. Now this zone is officially cleared. Tangina, what do you have to say about this? This house is clear. Alright, Tangina, calm your tits. Don't know who Tangina is? Watch Poltergeist. The original, not the fucking stupid remake that was hardly scary at all. It was very disappointing. Big fan of horror movies over here, boys and girls. Love them. I'm more appreciative of old school horror movies because well, old movies in general typically spent more time on character development, setting the scene, you know, building tension and drama and nerves. Most horror films of the modern age spend most of their time, well, this can't be good, spend most of their time going for the jump scares. Oh, thank you. Can always use a recipe for paralysis. Briarheart and swamp fungal pod. Great. Two things that I don't have any of. So, back to what I was saying about old school horror movies. Like I say, they spend more time working on being scary, just naturally, Whereas modern horror movies go for the jump scare. You don't know what a jump scare is? I call bullshit. We've all fallen prey to the jump scare at one point or another. So, back to Poltergeist. The original Poltergeist was terrifying. Legitimately so. There were quite a few scenes, one of which sticks with me permanently. A guy picking at his face in a mirror until he pulls his face off. That actually happens. And it's fucking terrifying. And it's very graphic and very visual. Not intended for children, of course, but the bullshit lukewarm remake almost paid proper homage to the source film. It was so very close. And yet they managed to shit the bed anyways. I mean, they even set it up. The guy was looking, I think it was in the kitchen or something, and he was starting to play with his face, but then he tapped out, and it was bullshit. And I recognize, I can explain exactly why movies are like that now. Why they aren't terrifying on purpose. It is because they are trying to target people with expendable funds. Translation: teenagers with allowances. They're not making movies for people like me anymore. They're making movies for idiot teenagers who are going to spend $20 to get into a movie and then promptly proceed to fart around for the next hour and 20 minutes. They don't care if they make a good movie, because they know for a fact that the majority of teenagers going to see the movie aren't even paying attention. They're either drunk, stoned, both, and or trying to get busy with the boy or girl or other that they brought to the movie with them. Can't blame them. That's what I'd do. But I wouldn't stand on my high horse, my laurels, if you will, and pretend that I am doing anything other than what I'm doing, which is making money. But, evilmister, you say, you yourself have admitted that you are a science fiction writer that makes next to no money and does it only for the enjoyment of writing and telling a good story. How dare you then imply that if you were in a different position, you would earn your money a different way? Well, I'm glad you brought that up, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm standing on my principles for the time being because I'm not making a lot of money. I can pretty much guarantee you that if Hollywood or Northern Hollywood came up to me and said, look, mate, we love your books. Don't ask me why an American or a Canadian is British. It is, look, mate, we love your stories. We love your books. We love Garth Nichols. We love all he does. Yeah? We think it is brilliant. Properly violent and all that sort of stuff. However, we don't like the name Garth. We don't like the fact that it's in the future. We don't like all this stuff. We want to change it all. But we're going to give you, say, what? 5 million? Does that sound fair? We change all the names, all of it. It becomes based on instead of a direct, faithful adaptation. You know what I would say? I would say yes so fucking fast my tongue would be on fire. Alright, now I gotta kill a bunch of undead. Jesus. Azure Naga, huh? Come at me, bro. At least you fell somewhere. Wow. Look at that. Fucking face planted. I don't like the fact that these Nagas are always empty. Yeah. Now, I suppose you would say that I'm compromising my principles by selling out, as it were. But I'm going to be honest. More than anything else, and I keep saying this and I will continue to say it, I'm pragmatic. And I'm not so self-confident in myself. That I wouldn't, that I'd say no to a great big pile of money. The world is expensive, boys and girls, super fans, super friends, citizens of Skyrim. It is not cheap to live in the 21st century. Specifically, I don't know about where you're at, But in Vancouver, where I'm based, not cheap. Not cheap at all. Houses are selling for millions of dollars. And they're not even good houses at that. They're just shit. So yeah, you're goddamn right I would. You're goddamn right I'd sell out. Well, I'm in Dim Hollow Crypt. Or am I? Well, I don't think I killed the undead in Dim Hollow Crypt just yet. Would I feel bad about selling out? Not really. I don't know where to go. I think this quest might be broken. Huh. Came all this way for nothing. Usually in these things there's a pull switch. Okay, let's go back over here. See if I'm not missing anything. Alright, I came in over here. Okay. That is the only way through. Is there something gotta happen before I can get into here? It's the only way in. Well, shit. Sorry for wasting your time here, boys and girls, super fans and super friends. I really do hope that it wasn't a waste, but what are you gonna do if it was? Nothing much, except gnash your teeth in displeasure at my foolishness. Alright, so let's go back out. Killing the undead at Dim Hollow is not going to work, for whatever reason. Oh. Oh my. Interesting. Welly, welly, welly. Alright, looks like we're gonna go this way. Bit of a disappointment, but it brought me closer to another area that I need to be in. So it's not terribly disappointing. Yeah. So there you go. Would I sell out? Absolutely. Would I be upset about it? Having a bunch of zeros in the bank would be worth it. What's going on over here? I see people flinging stuff at each other. For anything that walks neath the skies of Skyrim. None at all. You are my enemies. I probably will. I don't want you to... Oh. See if I can't.
Now you're mine.
Really? You're gonna charge somebody. That's a lovely dagger, a sword, covered in blood. Okie dokie, which direction? Yep. Okay. quelle heure-t-il? Eh? What time is it, Mr. Bond? 7:34, eh? Like I said, playing this game is equal parts, well, not, it's unequal parts walking around, checking your surroundings, and then it's equal parts adventurous exploration, uncovering strange new areas, fighting frog people, and walking. But evilmister, you say? You don't have to walk. You could ride a horse. I could ride a horse, but I've already talked about riding a horse. I even showed you what riding a horse is all about. It's boring. Riding a horse is no good. Eventually you're going to have to get off your horse and loot through the corpses of the people you just killed while on your horse. So I ask you, what's the point in that? Why ride a horse and kill people on a horse when you have to get off your horse? Period. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I think this is what I'm looking for. Coming up right over this ridge. Well, maybe over this next ridge. Now, with a name like Lair, I'm going to give you guys one guess as to what I'm probably going to be running into. And it reigns with Slampire. Slampire. That is the best I could come up with. Slampire. Just let that sink into your prefrontal cortex. Damn it. Stop it! Stop it! That was fucking bullshit. Something was fucking up my kill shots. Alright. I gotta remember that because I'm dealing with slampires, there might be gargoyles. And gargoyles suck. Guy. I'd like to point out a weird discrepancy. Vampires, who have, in theory, considerably heightened senses, still fail to detect me.
Well, seems like you have a bit of gold left in your pockets, don't you, my friend? Yes. Let me just take this coin purse off your hands for you. And those nice boots you've got there.
Fuck off. What's going on here?
I'll have your head!
Well, that was irritating. Wait a minute. Where's the bag of gold you took off that dead body?
Mine's playing tricks on me.
Khajiit vampires. Khajiit in general are weird. Vampire Khajiit? Weirder still. Oh yeah. Like I said, Skyrim can be a grim place. And that's a mass grave. I see you. Take a seat. There's a good boy.
What's that? What's this stuff? There you are.
You think you can take me? I love a challenge.
You can't hide from me.
I don't know what's going on here.
Don't speak to me, meat.
I don't converse with my prey.
That was upsetting. I could have done so much better there.
Must have been nothing.
And you thought I was just a pretty face. You can't hide from me.
Well, I don't even know where you are.
Ha! Found you. Don't you enjoy this?
It's nothing.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
This place is bigger than expected. God damn it, I gotta get going here. But I gotta finish this. I could have snuck all the way around.
Hello? Who's there?
I am. Here I come.
Gods! Damn you!
Let's have a look at our glass shield, shall we? Glass shield 45. What do I currently have? Wow. Flawless Elven Shield is 46. Glass is 45. We'll hold on to it though. Or that is to say, we'll keep it favorited. So I know not to get rid of it.
Is someone there?
Oopsie daisy. And another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I'm gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Alright. Let's head over here. Ooh. Yes, before I forget. Cure disease. Picked up myself a bad case of herpagonosyphilades. Make sure that has taken effect. No negative enchantments. Okie dokie. Hidden Cobra? Curses a target for 60 seconds. The curse reduces health to 1 if the target leaves combat for 5 seconds. Wow. That's a helpful spell. I'm going to assume that that is either Apocalypse spells or Fenderic spells. Either way, it is badass. I don't know where I am. I know where I am. I'm back at the beginning. All right, boys and girls, super fans, super friends, and citizens of Skyrim. This has been another episode of Evil Mister Plays Video Games Badly. As always, I am your host, Evil Mister, and thank you for joining along today while I talked about shit, probably forgot about what I was talking about, and then started talking about something else, at which point I would forget talking about that as well. We had a few fits and starts while we were journeying today, specifically in and around, I believe, this area here. Shit kept crashing on me. It was very frustrating. I do thank you for playing along. And until next time, boys and girls, super fans, super friends, citizens of Skyrim, have yourself the best of days. Evil Mister out.